one of the most frustrating examples I have was in Georgia, my home state, born and raised. And there was a gentleman at the time, he was the same age I was, so, and this was several years back, so he was probably 33, 34 at the time of accident. We were actually at a stop sign. One of my drivers rolled back at a stop sign, pushing his clutch in to start moving. It was on a slight incline. So as he rolled back before he started going again, it was barely bumped the grill of this other gentleman's car because he was, quite frankly, parked too closely to us to begin with. But rather than disputing and saying, hey, you were parked too close, or we said, look, take your car to the shop, we'll take care of it. I didn't care what body shop fixed it. It can be the best body shop in Atlanta or wherever. Just, we wanted to take care of the damages. Well, the guy disappeared on us. And about 9 months later, we get a letter from an attorney that says that he demands full policy limits. He wants our full insurance layer. That's his demand. He didn't know what it was. That was his demand. So we started diving into it, and it's like, hey, how could this guy possibly, have sustained any kind of injuries that warrants this kind of demand? The guy was a truck driver, actually, the plaintiff, and we had experts look at it and determine that the impact that his body would have withstanded in this accident was less than what his body would experience backing a truck up to a dock. All right. But this guy goes to his doctor, his personal physician, just to get checked out. He was, he didn't know any better, never been in an accident like this, and he just wanted to make sure he was okay. Well, his personal doctor said, yeah, you're fine. No worries, get your car fixed, whatever you need to do there. Well, he saw a billboard of this, 1-800 attorney in Atlanta. So he goes to this attorney, and that attorney says, hey, you need to go see my doctor. So they go to see his doctor. This doctor recommends him for 2 back surgeries. Like I said, 33, 34 years old, probably a 2-mile-an-hour collision, and he goes through 2 back surgeries. And all he's doing is trying to increase the medicals. This lawyer's just trying to build up these medicals for a bigger, payout for him at the end of the day. So, we went through depositions and everything, and finally settled outside of court because, quite frankly, in that part of Georgia, you as a motor carrier, you can't go to court. The risk is extremely high. So we settled outside of court, and it was just really frustrating to see that, not only had we been wronged, but that plaintiff had truly been wronged as well by an attorney misguiding him through his buddy doctor and suggested that he get surgery when I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you there's no way he needed that surgery. It's just very disappointing that people go to seek guidance and wind up receiving guidance. It's horrible for them in the long run.